Now we discuss about the managing software process subject project plan. Project plan chapter. In the project plan, first it defines the work and how it will be done. The project, how the project is done. It provides a definition of the each major task, estimation of time and what are the resources are required for the project, and a framework for the management review and control. Project plan is also the powerful learning vehicle. Here project planning principles are there. Project plan is developed at the beginning of the job and is successfully refined as a work progress. Here the project plan software development planning cycle. Here first one is negotiate commitment. First initial requirements, it is linked to the negotiate commitment. It is also linked to the decompose requirements, and again linked to the estimate product size, and linked to the estimate project resources, and develop schedule, and linked to the does schedule must meet or not, develop software, and compare to the database. Like different cycles are there. Next project plan contents are there. The contents or elements of the software project plan is goals and objectives, work breakdown structure, product size estimate, resource estimate, project schedule. This describe what it should be done, for whom, and by when, as well as the criteria for determining the project success. And work breakdown structure. Next, WBS subdivides the project into the task. Subdivide the work into the task. Yeah. Next one, product size estimates. Here these are quantitative assessment of the code. How much size of the code is there for this one. And resource estimate, based on the prior experience, what are the resources are available for this one, required for this one. Next, project schedule, based on the project staffing and resource and estimates, schedule for the key task, deliverable items are produced for this one. Here the contents of project plan is, first one is goals and objectives. Here project goal and objectives are established during the requirement phase. Here the requirement phase is there, no, in that one it will be produced. Here the software team follows the simple rules. It implements the product in small incremental steps and select each increment to support the succeeding increment and or improve the requirement knowledge. First is implement the product in small incremental steps. Next one is select the increment to support the succeeding increment and or improvement requirement knowledge. Next, freeze the requirements for each incremental step before the starting design. Freeze the requirement for the each incremental step. Next one is when the increments change during the implementation, the requirements change during the implementation, defer the change to the subsequent increment. Here WBS structure is a tree model. Next one is line of code size estimate. Here, line of code estimates typically count all the source instructions and execute comments and blanks. Here automated tools, for example, is often designed to count semicolons. Even though it is difficult to estimate line of code from the high level requirements and statements. Here this size estimates it measures the facilitate learning process leads to improve the estimating. The simplicity of line of code metric facilitates the storing and retrieving the size of data needed to improve the estimated accuracy. Next one is function points. Here function points is the initial application requirements. Statements are examined to determine the number and complexity of the inputs and outputs. Complexity of the inputs and outputs calculations databases are required. The general approach of this function point is count the number of inputs and outputs required for master files and interfaces required. Multiply these counts by the following factors. Here the inputs are 4 inputs, 5 outputs, inquiries 4, master files 10, interfaces 10. Here adjust the total of these products by 25%, 0 minus 25 depending upon the judgment. The function point matrices is helpful when the new program development is being estimated. The applications involve the considerable input and output of a file. An experienced function point expert and sufficient data in hand to permit the reasonably accurate con- conversion to function points to line of code. Basically, function point is a count the number of inputs, outputs, inquiries, master files, interfaces are there. Next, estimating. Here, estimating has the group of expert in each of the given program specification of the estimation form. They meet and discuss the product on any estimation issue, product estimation issue, how the product is there like this one. Each anonymously complete the estimation forms. This cycle continues until the estimate converts to acceptable range. Next one is estimating inaccuracies. Estimate inaccuracies here. Regarding of the method uses software estimate will be inaccurate. The inaccuracies must be compensated for how because of the poor size estimate resulting in inappropriate resource. There are two types of estimating inaccuracies. Normal statistical variation can be handled using multiple estimators. For estimating, some estimated form is there. Next, estimating contingencies. Estimating code required to implement the function. They estimate the invariable low There are many potential explanations are there. The contiguous number should be selected within this range. Next one is the size estimating example. Next one is productivity factor. What are the different productivity factors? Here the estimate amount of code can be implemented. This amount converted into number of programmers months time, while some programmers intuitively estimate their work. Next one is organization productivity data. Developing productivity data. How the productivity data can be organized. In productivity calculations, the important use of factors release the specific organization during the work, not the use of more factors than available data variants. Here, organization can develop their own productivity factors by examining the number of recent produced programmers, counting the line of code is consistent in a defined manner. Next one is developing productivity data. The productivity data can be developed previously, organizing the data and developing the data, productivity data. For this one, they have some records of work have produced. First step is what the data is available. With this information, they produce the needed data. First, initially, they see the number of completed programs similar to the new program is possible in size. They check and then get the data on the size and line of code for each project and obtain the count of programmers for the month expected for the each project. Next one is use of productivity data. What is the using productivity data? With the productivity of data, what they can do. With this one, they can derive the basic productivity numbers. Since data can be gathered various sizes or class of programs. With productivity data, they can derive the productivity numbers. Here, real productivity data can be large standard deviation. Next one is resource estimating example. What are the different resources are available for this one? Next one is scheduling, project scheduling. Next one. Next one is development plan. For this development plan, there are some different groups or check software engineering group, documentation group, test and development group, package and release group, training, installation, support, acceptance. All groups they can use for development process. This way project plan is completed. Next one is software configuration management. Here configuration management is need is most frustrated software problems are often caused by the poor configuration management. The problems are frustrating because of the take time to fix. In the configuration management, if the configuration is not good, the problems will be occurred. Software product nomenclature. Software product can be like products are developed, components are developed, modules are developed. Product consists of the system, consists of package of software. Next one is subsystem. Large system can be have a subsystems. Next one is product. They have many products. For example, operating system contain the control program, compiler, utilities. These are called the products. Next, components. Components is nothing but made up of the supervisor, scheduler, IO control system. These are the components. Next one, modules. Modules are consist of the implementing different individual functions. Small self-contained like query management module, interrupt dispatcher, command interpreter. These are different modules. Here mainly basic configuration management functions are there. For this one, basic tasks are software configuration management, configuration control, change management, revisions, versions, deltas, conditional code. Here the configuration control has the configuration management overview is first initial development. For this one, requirements are required, and then establish and validate baseline, authorize change, and then baselines are there required for this one. In the configuration control, we can control the task of configuration, involve the one official copy of code for each revision level of separate official copy. Revisions, here what is revisions? Revision is an important task of configuration management of the large systems. Your development is thus repeatable cycle of the revision, integration and testing. Next, derivations. Here the derivation records are revision level of the each model, revision level of the tool, and assemble, compile, link and load. Test cases are used, test data is employed, files are used, software and hardware configuration, operation procedures, standalone test, all these things. The derivations are modules. Modules have the control programs, all these things. Next, here versions are there, deltas are there. In the versions, there are several different functions can be implemented in the same module. Next one is deltas. Versions has a large memory, standard memory, like different versions are there. Like MEMS, MEML, like next deltas. Here the task of configuration can be implementation of deltas. They use the use of versions to solve the problem of different functional needs. For deltas also can use a memory, large memory, small memory linker here. Next one is conditional code. Here the use of conditions simplify code controls because of the official copy of each module. Here the code can be conditional code can be used like if loop, switch conditions, all these things. Next, baselines. What is baseline? Baseline is the foundation of the configuration management. It provides the official standard on which subsequent will work based on the which authorized change is made. After initial baselining, establish the frozen of the each subsequent change recorded in delta. Next one is baseline scope. For the code of control, the baseline contains the all project code. Items could be included for implementation phase or current level of model. Currently, there are different items can be developed for the implementation phase. Level of model can be developed, level of test cases, level of assembler, level of macros, level of installations, all these things. Here the conditional code as here in the baseline we use the baseline control configuration management records. In the baseline control we use the baseline must be protected against the authorized change. Protected authorized change. Sometimes programmers should able to redefine and modify the text of their code. Protect against the model changes causing by the broader problems. Next, configuration management records. It maintains control over the code changes. Several procedures are used for this one. Every change proposes documentation authorized before the being is made. Here is changing configuration, all these things for configuration management they use. Configuration management responsibilities. Here implementing necessary controls and procedures, number of responsibilities are needed to be established depending upon the size of system and number of people are involved. They can be handled by the single and several people of the entire organization. Change of control is required. Management responsibilities. Next one is need of automated tools. For this one we use the change management system and library. So this topic is over. Next topic is software quality assurance. This quality assurance we can discuss in the next class. For this one you can check the software quality. Here for this one first quality management topic is there. In the quality management, what are the benefits of software quality assurance, need of software quality assurance, what is the role of quality assurance, launching software quality assurance program, and what is the defined process. Next part discuss in next class. Subscribe to my channel.